I want to celebrate what's been happening with Venerable Children in Taiwan. And in the minutes before coming over here, I've been pulling photos out of the Google Drive that Venerable Damcho has been sending. Venerable Children is, as probably most everybody knows, has begun her Asian teaching tour, but it started with stopping in Taiwan to receive the Global Bhikkhuni Award from the Chinese Buddhist Bhikkhuni Association. It's a 300-member organization of 300-member organization of Buddhist nuns in Taiwan who are like the leaders of temples and teachers and so forth. And this is the 20th anniversary of this organization, so they're a branch of the Chinese Buddhist Association of Taiwan that is headed by a chairperson who's a 90-year-old monk, who in his presentation of the Global Bhikkhuni Award told all these people that how important fully ordained Buddhist nuns are for Buddhism in Taiwan. Or he said, really, if there were no nuns, there wouldn't be this level of Buddhism in Taiwan. The thing that most amazes me is that this Global Bhikkhuni Award, they invited Venerable Children, I don't know, a couple of months ago, she got the notification. She is one of only 2 North American nuns singled out. Venerable Pema Chodron is the other one. And they noted her contribution to spreading the Buddha Dharma in the West as their reason for picking her. They picked nuns from 14 countries. There were 57 awardees. All that is very, exciting, and we were very happy that Venerable Children was selected and that she'd been recognized in that way. And then, as we start to see what's happening at the event, they had this event in a stadium in Kaohsiung. 10,000 people came to see these awards given to 57 Buddhist nuns from around the world. 55, 56, 57, one of those numbers. From 14 countries. 10,000 people came to applaud and honor Buddhist nuns. This is what I'm a little bit dazed at that thought. And the other thing that's exciting about it is that one of the things that was passed on from Venerable Wu Yin, who is the founder of the Luminary Temple, it's very well respected, beautiful, well-established temple in Taiwan, whose nuns have been instrumental in helping us establish the Abbey in general, and for sure helping us with our full ordination, everyone. For Venerable Wu Yin, she said it was so important that Venerable be there to continue to make that connection between the Abbey and the West with the Taiwanese Bhikshunis, because there's such a powerful force in Taiwan, and so to make that connection and knit us together, we all need them, and in order for the Abbey to grow. So if, we talk sometimes we get off on how the Abbey is looking at a 1,000-year plan. We don't build our buildings to last for 30 years. We build our buildings to last for 1,000 years. When we're here working with the community, we're not, it's easy to lose sight of this. It's easy to lose sight of getting to the end of the year. But if we have our bigger view and our bigger picture, we're establishing this monastery with the intent of spreading the Buddha's teachings, not for 1,000 years, and not even for 10,000 years, but as Venerable Children has reminded me many times, think about the seeds that we're planting in people's minds. These will go on for eons. The importance of this connection, the importance of the work that we're doing simply in establishing this monastery is for the benefit of sentient beings for all time to come, if we take that big, broad view. And so, to really honor that Venerable Children has been so well recognized for her achievements, for all that she's done over the last 40 years in spreading the Buddha's teachings in the West, her 26 books, all the years that she has taught, 26 books and more on the way, all the years that she has taught, establishing Sravasti Abbey that is here now with 12 monastics and more to come. All of that is really fantastic. And then the idea that maybe there will come a time in the United States of America where there is some recognition for some Buddhists who have been spreading the Buddhist teaching of non-harmfulness and cultivating loving compassion, and 10,000 people show up in a stadium to cheer them on. I think that's a vision worth holding. Taiwan is a tiny country. North America, the United States of America, is very, very big. So I don't know what the population is. Does anybody know?
We're over 330 million right
No,
now.
of Taiwan. I don't know what the Taiwanese population is, but let's say 10 million? 10, 12 million? I don't know, that's a wild guess. And the United States is around 330 million, so I'm not so good with math, but if we multiply that 10,000 times like 30 or 300, 300, that's a lot of people. So it's just inspiring to see the possibilities and to think in the long, long term that, last time I talked, I've been really thinking about how our actions condition our environment. It conditions the environment that we live in here locally. We know that just from living together. Anybody that lives with anybody knows that when the other person's in a bad mood, we're all affected. And when the other person is in a good mood, we're all affected. When we see that, that means it's true for us too. When we're in a bad mood, everybody's affected. When we're in a good mood, everybody is affected. And so if we take that and expand it just a little bit and see how we affect the larger society, and then hold this view of tens of thousands of people possibly supporting monks and nuns spreading the Buddha Dharma in the United States, it's a vision worth letting ourselves be inspired by. And photos and more about the story will be on the Abbey website soon.